Hey guys, Dr. Mike here, Oak Brook Medical Group in Oak Brook, Illinois. Summertime is officially here. So we've had a lot of patients been going on vacations, holidays, things like that. And we've been getting people asking us, hey, I'm still a little bit flared up. What can I be doing while I'm out on the road or I'm in my hotel room visiting family, whatever it may be. So we're gonna walk through a couple things for the low back specifically. And then if you're following us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, any of those, you'll also see a neck video coming out here pretty soon to show you what you should do. So we're gonna start with two stretches first. Starting with the Piriformis stretch. Okay, so Piriformis is that muscle that's underneath. So Faith's gonna show us here. Go ahead and cross that leg over. And there's a couple ways you can do this. So just like Faith did there, you can pull that knee up towards the chest, and we're working on the Piriformis muscle, which is down there underneath the glute. Depending on how you're feeling, you may cross that leg, lean forward, and then pull it up. You can push it down like she's doing there and lean forward. You're going to hit the muscle a little bit differently. Everyone's different. Either way, you want to feel that good, strong stretch right underneath that glute right there. Next thing we want to make sure we stretch is the hamstrings. So we're using the strap here. Obviously, if you're on the road traveling, we want you to be able to do these things on your own. So if you don't have a strap like this, you could use a belt. You could grab a towel from the hotel, whatever you need. But all you're doing is keeping the one leg straight, and you're just pulling up till you feel a good strong stretch in the back of that leg there. So when you're doing these stretches, we want you to be holding these 3 rounds for 30 seconds on each side. All right, great work. Now you should probably do the other side. Make sure you stay loose. All right, we'll go to Miss Liz here next. So now starting the exercise portion of it. One of the easier ones that we can do here is what's called cat-cow. Cat-cow, cat-camel, all these fun animal exercises. But what we're working on doing this one is getting range of motion into that low back and to that thoracic spine. So as you can see, Liz's arms are staying nice and straight. She's working on pulling the hips up, rounding out that back, and then she drops down. Go to a range of motion that's just pain-free. If you're in a really flared up state, I don't want you forcing the motion. Just keep it nice and simple, starting to pump those discs a little bit for you. Perfect. And then the next one we're gonna do is what's called curl-ups. This is a very small motion, so it's not gonna look like Liz is doing a ton here, but as you can see, one leg is always bent, one leg is straight. Hands go underneath that small of the back, right above the glutes. She's gonna tuck that chin in, and then she starts to do a little bit of a curl up. Whole purpose is we want her firing these abdominal muscles. We don't want you doing a full sit up and really lifting those shoulder blades off. It's just a little bit. It's only gonna be about 1.5 inches there, so perfect. There you go. Last couple here. So first one she is doing here is going to be, what are you doing? Bird dog. Look at that. All right. There you go. She self-corrected. That was good. All right. So with bird dog, again, this one, the form she's doing right here is a little more advanced. Okay. So if you're not having a crazy flare up, you can do this. We're sticking with hips nice and level. One arm goes out, one leg goes out. We should be perfectly flat like a tabletop across. If you are very flared up, we're gonna break this motion down. So I want you to go to the starting position, and we're only gonna do one leg right now. So we're gonna kick a leg back. There you go. Again, legs should be parallel with that table. Ooh, hips should stay nice and square. Just going that way, alternating legs. And then I would want you to finish up doing the same thing with the arms now too. So if you break it down this way, you'll end up doing it 4 different rounds here, but we want one arm out. And again, all this is doing is helping stabilize that core, starting to strengthen it up to protect that low back in the situation of a flare up. And then that last one we want you guys to be doing is press ups here. So with press ups, lots of different ways we can do this one. Biggest thing is we want you feet hanging off the edge of a bed or table so that we're not forcing extension into those feet. She's gonna start in a prone position here on the forearms. If we're really, really flared up, just this little push like she's doing, we're working on firing and opening up this low back right here. There's some patients that in a really bad situation, you may literally just lay on your arms, lay on the forearms and just hold that position in a slight extension. That's okay too. As you start to feel better though, we're gonna have Genesis go all the way up. So the goal is hips stay on the table, we push up like that, yep, and then all the way down. Okay, so this is when you've progressed a little bit. It's not really that bad flared up. We're just keeping motion in that low back. There you go. So if you guys are traveling for the summertime, you're leaving on vacation, you have questions, wondering what you can do to flared up, like I said, with the stretches, I want you guys doing 3 sets, 30 seconds on each of those stretches. With the exercises, 3 sets of 10 on each one. If you guys ever have questions, comment on these videos below. We'll reach out to you. But otherwise, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that notification bell, like, follow the page, Facebook, Instagram, like and follow, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.